La Liga gave the green light to the arrival of Wojciech Szczesny at FC Barcelona when an agreement would have been reached with Nike for a new contract. Two good news for FC Barcelona this Sunday, the day after the defeat in Pamplona, 2-4, having broken the series of 7 victories in La Liga. The first is that La Liga has validated the arrival of Wojciech Szczesny as a medical joker. The 34-year-old Polish goalkeeper will arrive in Catalonia tomorrow to undergo his medical and sign his one-year contract. He arrives to take over from Marc-Andre ter Stegen, who was injured in a knee last Sunday at Villarreal, 5-1, and everything until the end of the season. The other good news is that a deal with Nike has been made. All that is missing are the signatures on the contract. The American firm will remain the equipment manufacturer of Barca for years to come, with an annual amount revised upwards and a substantial premium, which will be integrated in October into the accounts of the club, after a vote of the general meeting. With this new entry of money, Barca will finally be able to enter the nails of Spanish financial fair play and recruit as it wishes. Some Blaugrana fans on social networks have clearly exaggerated by reacting to this defeat, starting to question Flick's tactics or make unfavorable comparisons with Xavi. He is still very early in the 59-year-old technician's term at Barca and he should not be tried so quickly. In November 2019, Flick was appointed interim coach of Bayern Munich as the club suffered a devastating 5-1 loss to Frankfurt. The German redressed the situation, guiding Die Roten to 2 victories against Dortmund and Fortuna. Bayern also beat Olympiacos and Red Star in the Champions League. However, 2 defeats followed this beginning of success. First, Bayern suffered a surprise 2-1 home loss to Bayer Leverkusen, who was 9th in the standings at the time. An away defeat with a similar score against the leaders of the time, Gladbach, followed. There was no panic or intense questioning for Flick after those 2 losses, and Bayern have won 6 consecutive Bundesliga victories, scoring 23 goals in the process. At the end of the season, Die Roten won the treble, winning the Bundesliga, German Cup and Champions League titles. Trust the process. Hansi Flick took full responsibility for the loss, admitting that his decision to rotate the squad and let the key players rest was the most important factor. However, not all fans think he's to blame. Many of them think that it was not Flick, Inaki Peña, Gerard Martin or even Ferran Torres who made mistakes. They consider FIFA's overloaded calendar to be the real culprit. Listen, just commenting in hindsight after a loss and saying, "You should have done better," without looking at things from Flick's point of view is immature. We had 8 injured and 6 of them are starters, which means that most of our 11 starters can't even play. Why would he risk more injuries with a schedule as crazy as this one? Yes, I totally understand his decision. I don't blame Flick, I blame this new format of the Champions League and the number of games there are this season. Players play too much, they're not machines. Exactly. People were begging Rafinha and Yamal to rest, now they did. Honestly, this defeat was necessary so that we could now take on the young boys and Alaves. Why did I replace Robert Lewandowski? Because he also needs rest. It's that way. Everyone needs a rest, Flick told the media after the 4-2 loss to Osasuna. He is strong, but we have a game every 3 days and we do it for him, added the German. Flick replaced Robert Lewandowski with Marc Casado in the 70th minute, allowing Ferran Torres to play as a striker. The latter ended up providing the assist to Lamine Yamal. Lewandowski has scored 3 goals in his last 5 appearances for Barcelona. The media say that I did not want to have surgery and that I earn a lot of money, like 37 million gross euros per year, which is far from the truth. I am far from winning this, it is far from the truth, said Frenkie de Jong on the official website of FC Barcelona, laughing. So I understand why people get frustrated because they think this guy makes a lot of money. They say he needs an operation but he doesn't want it, he takes a vacation, he doesn't train, but it wasn't like that. Everyone agreed that I didn't need to have surgery. We made people think we disagreed. I don't understand where these rumors come from, but they're not true, the Dutchman also said. Earlier, it was reported that de Jong did not follow the advice of Barca doctors to undergo ankle surgery this fall. Moreover, the midfielder is still considered the highest paid player in La Liga and one of the highest paid players in the world. the 27-year-old continues to insist that all of this is not true. The Dutchman would be in great shape from next week. He's been on the sidelines since April. Frenkie de Jong will be available for FC Barcelona's next match against the Young Boys in the Champions League on October 1, 2024.